Welcome to the Call Center Chronicles. My name's Justin. I will be talking to you about stories that I've personally had working in a call center with callers that I've had. And if you want to leave your stories, there will be a link in the description below to my email where you can send those stories to me. Now, this is going to be me talking about events that I've had while working in the call center and the types of calls that I've taken. Now, with the call center that I work at, I not only handle regular frontline customer service calls as a customer service representative, but I also do web support calls and funds transfer calls where we can transfer funds from their prepaid banking account to a personal banking account. Now, these are going to be stories that I've personally had, and like I said, stories that you've had. And I'm going to go ahead and try to bring some of my friends in who I work with in the call center, so that they can talk about their stories as well and what they've been through and what they've had to deal with while on these calls. Now, you're more than welcome to leave a like and subscribe. Please subscribe so we can go ahead and get more videos out to you. And this is a way for all of us people who take calls as a call center representative, as a call center employee, know that we're not alone. There are other people who deal with this stuff. And yes, we feel like there's not much hope for humanity, because it seems like we're the only people that are smart enough to understand what's happening, because it's people who call our call centers, who call in, seem like they're trying to handle rocket science, and I don't understand why. Now, one of the first stories I want to go ahead and talk about was when I was working a frontline customer service call. Person calls in screaming and raving that their card is not working. They want to know why their card's not working, why they're not able to use their card. So I go through it, start reviewing the information, I start looking at it after I get them verified, of course, and I'm looking through it, and I ask them, did you call in to report your card lost? It's like, yeah. Well, we canceled out the card and we sent you out a replacement card. And from what I look here in the notes, it says that this was done this morning. And the guy, without skipping a beat, well, I found my card. You found your card. Yes, can we reactivate it? No, we can't. I had to explain to him that once a card is canceled, it cannot be reactivated because it was canceled because it was lost. And I see in the notes that he was informed once a card is canceled, it cannot be reactivated. So he starts yelling and screaming that I'm useless, I can't do my job right, that I need to just reactivate it. Unfortunately, we can't. Bank policy says that we can't. And he thinks and says, well, I'm the customer's always right. No. The customer's never always right. In fact, in my experience in working with a call center for being with a call center for 6 years, customers always wrong each time. I mean, there's may have been very few, and I can probably count them all on one hand, where I actually had a situation where the caller might have been right. Might. So I tell them, we can't reactivate. There's nothing that I'm able to do for you. You need to wait for the replacement card to come in so you can have access to your prepaid account funds. He doesn't like what I have to say. He wants to talk to the supervisor. I get him over to the supervisor. Supervisor explains the same thing. We can't reactivate the card. He's going to have to wait for the replacement card. You called in telling us your card was lost. The supervisor reviewed the previous call because, as we all know, all calls are monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes. And for some reason, people don't realize that. Or maybe they do and they think they can cheat the system. Now, the supervisor reviews the call that was taken before what I took. And the supervisor tells him, sir, you were informed that once the card is canceled, it cannot be reactivated. You're going to need to wait for the replacement card for it to arrive. He was informed that. The supervisor heard on the call. As we all know, and if your supervisors that may be listening to this call, you understand this. Yells at them, tells them that they don't know what they're doing. He wants to talk to the manager. Gets to the manager. Same thing happens again. Tells the manager he doesn't know what he's doing. The manager says, okay, thank you for your input. have a nice day, and just hangs up on him. Because, I mean, my manager, I want to give a shout out. Jason, great guy, understanding, but he's not going to sit there and listen to a customer's bullshit and telling him that he doesn't know what he's doing. Mind you, this guy has probably worked for call centers his entire life and manages an entire call center. Not by himself, but he manages a call center, and he probably knows everything in and out about our department alone. Great guy. Really good guy. Now, that's just one of many stories that I have, and some of you probably have the same stories. Moving on to the second story, I was handling a web support call. And I don't know how this ended up getting to me, but they were transferred over to me because the card holder, the person that has our cards, can't access the website. Now, the only reason why they can't access the website and log in was just a simple look at the card profile. The profile information that shows if they have a username. They do not have a username. I'm not sure why they got transferred over to me. All you had to tell them was this. I'm sorry, I don't see that you're currently registered for the website, but if you go to the website listed on the back of your card and select Need Username in the top right hand corner, you can begin the website registration. Well, I told them that, and I got the immediate typical Karen response. The huge and ranting, raving, and complaining. Of course I'm registered. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. I'm registered for the website. I let them rant. I let them get through it. And I tell them again, okay, currently you're not registered at our website. But I'd be more than happy to walk you through the registration process. We get through the entire process. Something that should take not even 5 minutes. It's just going to be real quick. Should be real quick. I want to say it probably took about a good 20 minutes just for them to get registered. And the website gives you a step-by-step process on how to register. It asks for the information that you need to put in. And she's asking me every step of the way, do I do this? What do I do about this? I just put the information in, and yes, check yes that you understand and submit. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I mean, I feel like that's what they're doing. They're trying to perform rocket science so they can send a shuttle to Mars. We already got someone doing that. His name's Elon Musk. Let him deal with that. Just worry about what you're trying to do and get registered for our website, which isn't rocket science. It's very easy. I mean, it's not difficult. But they make it difficult. I don't know why, but they do. And my next story is very cringy. I don't know what possessed this person to do this, but one day, it was a holiday. I don't remember what holiday. This was too long ago for me to remember. But, excuse me, I need to drink some soda real quick. Now, I don't know what possessed this person to call at this point in time. He called in when he was in the bathroom. And how do I know he was in the bathroom? I hear this guy trying to strain on something. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? And that's when I hear it. A splash. A ploop of a splash. I'd never been so horrified. I've never been so horrified. Mind you, I worked security for a time, and I've seen some stuff. I've seen some stuff. Now, hearing this on a phone call, I was like, why would you call in while you're in the bathroom? I don't get it. I really don't get it, people. I mean, seriously. But he decided that he needed to find out what his balance was at that moment. Moving forward to the next one. I'm going to try to forget about that. I'm just going to try to repress that memory again. But I love when these callers call in and leave a comment if you've had this before, because I guarantee you probably have. Calls in and rants for 10, 15, 20, an hour long rant. Their entire life story. And all you said was, "Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?" And they just go on. And finally, after the 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of them ranting, they finally say, "Oh, I just need my balance." I don't need to hear your entire life story that your son, who's going to college, is sick with the flu and he missed 15 classes and he's going to have to drop out. I don't need to hear your life story that your daughter is getting married in 5 days to know why you're calling in to get your 5 most recent transactions. I don't want to hear your life story on that your dog is sick and you don't know what to do, but you need to get your balance. Just tell me that you want your balance. I mean, this is one call center agent to all of us. We just want to know why you're calling in, and we don't need your life story. I mean, it's true. I don't need to know anything about your life story. I just want to get you verified to the account, and I just need to know why you're calling in. I don't need to hear your entire life story. Did I ask you, oh, before we get started, let me go ahead and hear your entire life story so I can go ahead and better assist you on this call? No, I don't need that. I don't want that. I want to end this call as quickly as possible. I'm going to ask for your name. I'm going to ask you to verify yourself with your security question, your date of birth, and probably even the last 4 digits of your social security number, so I know that I'm actually talking to the right person. I don't need to know your whole life story. I mean, no, we don't need that. I mean, the look on my face when I get it, and the look on my friends' faces when they get a person, we all know this. This is the whole eye rolling, hand on your face. No, we don't need that. No. We're just going to say, thank you for calling. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? And in a brief description, the nature of your call. We don't want your life story. We don't need your life story. We just want to know that you're calling for your balance. You're trying to get the last 5 transactions. Or how to log on to the website, even though it's on the back of the card and it gives you a step-by-step walkthrough. That's it. That's all we want. That's all we really need. We don't need for you to go into your life story. I'm going to say that over and over because we don't want to hear it. I mean, seriously, we really don't. But that's it for now. Thank you for joining me today. If you want to see more of these stories, leave a comment and subscribe for more stories. Thank you.